Hello everyone, it's me, Mary Angela. I'm here for the final episode of Storywise, Tell Me Something Good, based on the game Storywise, which was given to me by Atria Senior Living. So thanks so much for participating. This is our 6th and final episode. I hope you've learned a little something about me. I really enjoyed learning a little something about you, so thanks so much for participating and playing. We'll start today with the first one I drew today, which this is the picture. And it says, which day would you choose to live over again if you could? There's so many days that I would love to live over again if I could. Obviously, they're the happy fun times. Who wouldn't want to live those over and over again? But really, the one day that has always stuck out in my mind as a boy, I really wish I could hit rewind and do that day again, would actually be my 40th birthday. Because I was on a family vacation. We decided to go to the Finger Lakes area of upstate New York and go glamping, as it's called. If you don't know what glamping is, it's when you go camping, but you do it in a trailer with all kinds of amenities. So it's not really like camping in the wilderness. We were at a trailer park / campground, and we rented a fully loaded RV that had a bathroom and a kitchen and a really nice yard, and it was really fun. And it was very close to a lot of great hiking trails and a wonderful adventure park where there was a mountain coaster and a zip line and a obstacle course, rope course, and things like that. And unfortunately, I really didn't get to experience it 100% to the fullest because at that time I didn't know it's what it was, but my MS was deciding to make itself known, and so I spent a lot of time having a lot of really weird neurological symptoms happening that weekend. And so in the back of my mind I kept thinking, this is so weird, I don't feel right, something is definitely wrong, should I be worried? And I wasn't 100% present for my own celebration that I helped orchestrate. So if I had a day that I could live over again, it would definitely be that day, because all my friends and family came up and they rented cabins and we were all camping together, and it was really wonderful, and I had a good time for sure, but I just feel like I wasn't 100% present, and I feel like because of that I didn't really get to enjoy it as much as I would have if I had been. So that's a day I would definitely relive again. Also, who doesn't really want to relive a day again where you're camping or there's a mountain coaster? I mean, seriously. So tell me about a day that you would like to relive over again if you could. Here's our next one. It says, how you keep the little things from bothering you. How do you keep the little things from bothering you? All of us have interesting strategies for that. I have to admit, I'm a person who a lot of times is bothered by the little things. So for me, I have to just really sort of think through them in my mind until I realize I've done all I can do to fix that situation, or sometimes it's a situation that I can't fix, and that's okay. And I have to just be like, there's nothing you can do here, and that's okay. And then I just have to let that go. And it's much easier said than done. But that's basically how I keep the little things from bothering me. Also, a lot of people in my life have always said, don't sweat the small stuff. And in theater, that's a big mantra. People are always saying that because, in theater, there's bigger fish to fry. There's something bigger you should worry about. It doesn't have to be the small stuff. So I try to just keep the little things from bothering me when I can. And our last one says, how you feel about the great outdoors. How do you feel about the great outdoors? I love the great outdoors, obviously. I'm outside right now. I really enjoy being outside. I like to hang out outside. There was a park right next to where I used to work, Vernon Park, right here in Germantown. And back when I used to get hour-long lunch breaks in the warmer months, I used to go and just throw down a blanket and sit in the park and eat my lunch for an hour and then come back inside, because being outside is definitely great. It's really invigorating, makes you feel good. Even in these days of having to be at home all the time, I'm here in my backyard and it's really nice. I try to take walks when I can. It's very important. I love the great outdoors. I don't love camping so much, which is why in the earlier question I talked about how I went glamping for my 40th birthday, because in that instance I think the outdoors is pretty yucky because when I was a child I went camping, and by a child I mean teenager. I went camping with my family for Easter actually, and it rained and our tent leaked and it was freezing, and so I was in a wet cold tent trying to sleep, and finally I gave up, and a friend of mine that I brought on the trip with me, and I said, we're gonna go sleep in the car because that seems better to me than this damp, wet, freezing tent. Like, this is awful. Also, there were kind of a lot of bugs that I hadn't anticipated on that were just coming out of the ground because spring had happened, and it just really left a bad taste in my mouth about camping. But I have found ways to reconcile with the great outdoors, and I still continue to participate in lots of outdoor activities, just maybe not camping in an actual tent. And I think that's okay. So share with me your thoughts and feelings about those 3 topics. You can email them to me at msaavedra@chestnuthillprez.org, or you can leave them in the comments below and contribute to the conversation. Thanks so much for playing. I hope you've had some fun. If you haven't seen all these episodes, go back and watch them from the beginning. There's 6 in total, and they've been really fun to make. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.